Hi Taurus, this is your reading for career for November of 2019. I hope you're doing well and thank you for stopping by. So we're going to see what I can pick up. So this is career and money specifically, and finances obviously involved in that. I also want to mention that my finance and wealth bracelet is on Etsy if you would like to shop these. These are pretty affordable actually. I think can't remember the price off the top of my head, which obviously helps, but my bracelets start from just £3 with free international shipping, and this is on there. They are spiritually charged intention bracelets, which are meditated with. They're saged as well. They're there to remove obstacles, challenges, all that great stuff. If you want to check out the reviews and how they work for other people, information will be down below. And I hope you're doing well. I know I am. I'm fine. Thanks for asking. So yeah, that is there. Again, also my way of giving back is through free reading giveaway every single month. So if you are interested in winning a free reading, information will be in the description box below. And also if you would like to book a private paid reading, which is the other thing I want to mention, information for that will also be down below. They're done within 24 to 48 hours. Okay, and also free international shipping on the bracelets. So link to my Etsy will be down below. Everything's always usually there, including my favourite tarot cards, all that good stuff. Taurus, what's going on for career and money? Oh boy. Oh boy. Not every reading can always be positive. Not to say that this is negative, okay, but I know that when people look at the cards, they automatically go, oh God, guess it's time to click off the video. That's not the case. Sometimes what happens with tarot, and this is a very important message, is that sometimes with tarot, a lot of the time actually, we can eliminate these energies. Because what happens is once we have the knowledge on how to progress through some of this, we can actually eliminate some of this overthinking that can happen because we have the knowledge of it. It's almost like when you learn a lesson in life, you can eliminate the problem that you had to deal with from it the next time, because there won't be a next time, hopefully, if you think to yourself, I'm not going to let that happen again. Right, so with tarot, when we see certain messages that can come up like, hey guys, you should probably be careful with, communication in November and make sure that you check messages before you send them because, we've got a Mercury retrograde going on. Then, you see, because you already know that, you can get rid of that and it won't actually occur because you have the knowledge of it. Okay, so yes, we do have a Mercury retrograde, and I also mentioned this in the Virgo reading. It's pretty much the same message that's coming through. I'm not surprised by it because I do feel that a lot of people are going to be affected by this. So please, please, please be careful with communication. It doesn't mean you have to walk on eggshells every time you send a message to someone, but just check that you're sending the right thing to the right person. Check that, emails are going through, links are working. Also, communication in regards to people around your workplace. People might be a little bit more sensitive or a bit more agitated or a little bit more annoyed. Just keep that in mind and try not to let that affect you. What I am seeing specifically in regards to your career is that there is this overwhelmingly kind of overthinking energy that's coming through. There's also the sense of indecisiveness, and I'm not surprised because we do have a Mercury retrograde going on. Not only that, but there's Scorpio season as well, and Scorpio, that energy is very, very intense emotionally. You may feel like you want to retreat and just not be dealing with anything. You may just feel that. And then we also have Sagittarius season as well. You may feel like the opposite. You may be feeling like, I want to go on an adventure. I want to be able to just do my own thing without anyone else being around me. I just need to do my own thing. And then we also have the Neptune retrograde as well, just to top things off in November, which by the way is also ending. So for those of you that are perhaps spiritual, it's about you awakening. For those people that are not as spiritual, this can also cause quite a bit of indecisive energy. So if you're watching this and maybe you're not the most spiritual person in the world, you may feel much more indecisive. That's what I'm seeing. For those of you that are more spiritual, it's about you awakening more and more. But because you are quite spiritual, and of course Neptune is the ruler of spirituality, and because that retrograde then comes to a close, you will feel much more powerful, much more confident, much more awakened, and much more in tune with yourself than someone that perhaps isn't as spiritual. It's just a message coming through. But then we also have, of course, the moon, we have strength, so we have two major arcanas. Moon is about emotions, right? Emotions being all over the place. Again, very, very much so what I mentioned with this. Now, what can happen is that you'll take this reading and you'll be like, okay, I'm just going to be more careful with the way I communicate with others. Maybe I'll be a bit more diplomatic in this month. Maybe I'll try and avoid any conflict that arises. And then boom, you get you get rid of quite a few of these cards, right? But it's also important that you do you. It's important that you are able to be you. Don't just walk around eggshells and then not take care of you. Obviously, you want to make sure you stand up for yourself in situations. That's obviously very important. Strength card really does outline that as well, is that this month actually in general is just going to make you stronger, because you're going to realize a lot of things, especially with that Neptune retrograde. You're the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Swords. So in many ways, you're going to put a lot of these energies, as I mentioned, to rest. I feel that now that a lot of you have this knowledge and this information for everything that's going on, you'll be able to eliminate this 9 with the 10. This is about putting things to an end, not going back into the same situation. It is about putting things to rest. And we have the 10 of Cups. This month is not all bad, right? We have a very strong amount of strength. We also have the 10 of Cups, which shows happiness, joy, bliss. It also shows a sense of contentment in regards to your work area. Believe it or not, that is coming through. Okay, so, but look at the bigger picture. The month of November, which is what I want to say, but for some reason Neptune kept coming into my head and I was like, nah. November and Neptune will allow you to look at the bigger picture in regards to your life. What is it that you want to achieve? And the thing is, at least if you have that idea of what it is that you enjoy, what it is that you want to do, what it is that makes you happy, when you have that in mind, you're kind of already subconsciously creating that in your mind. You're creating that goal in your mind. I do see some kind of opportunity here in November. This could be like a mini promotion or something a bit more on the next level. There's definitely something here that allows you to earn more money, or you receiving more money. Maybe a bonus of some sort. I know a lot of people get that in like around about December time, just because of the holidays or because of Christmas. But it's coming through November, so just take that as it resonates. But we also have here the 7 of Swords with the 5 of Swords. So, what I am seeing is that there can also be someone in regards to your workplace that just doesn't feel great also. And they can kind of do something maybe to sabotage you or take credit for one of your ideas, or, just act in a not so great way to you. I don't feel like they necessarily mean it. That is something that's coming through though. So again, I feel like everyone's kind of being hit by this retrograde energy. But also this 5 of Swords shows conflict. So remember I did say maybe it's a good month to be a little bit diplomatic. It comes through here. 5 of Swords shows some form of conflict or disagreement. Also, if you're gossiping about someone or you send a message in regards to gossip, please, please, please be careful it doesn't go to that actual person. This kind of stuff happens a lot during Mercury retrogrades, where the wrong thing can get to the wrong person. That's what I'm seeing. So just be careful. That 10 of Cups is showing overall that you are going to feel really strong when you get to the end of November. You're going to feel like you got through something. So that is what I'm seeing. But yeah, really big messages coming through with this particular reading. And so career, money, that's what we're seeing. But mainly I feel like we did a full tour of Mercury's retrograde throughout the course of this reading. Also, make sure you check before you travel as well. That is also part of the retrograde's problems. Technology can go, can just decide it doesn't want to work, Wi-Fi cutting out, things like that are so possible during this retrograde. It is unreal. So again, with delays and things like that, check before you travel, check before you communicate with people. Just check, I think, and also go with the energy of the retrograde rather than against it. So that's what I'm seeing, Taurus. If this resonated, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and please, 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 I don't know, I guess what I was going to say was just check out the description box if you wanted to, but I don't know why that necessarily means that you have to, because I was like, please, 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 but I don't actually know what I meant by that. Anyways, so yeah, I hope you have a lovely day or night wherever you are. I guess I knew what I was going to say now. Please, please, please take care of yourself, and I will see you very soon. Bye!